Welcome to Reddit Giraffe. What is the stupidest thing that ever came out of your mouth? My neighbor was leaving for a funeral. A close family member had committed suicide by hanging. We talked for a bit. I gave her my condolences. Then as she was leaving I said, "Hang in there." Was at the dentist and he has me clench my teeth to look at my bite. He then says, "Any pain?" To which I reply with no, with my teeth still clenched. He and the dental hygienist look at each other confused, so I ask him to repeat what he said. Apparently, he actually said open up. So he literally just said open up and I said no. Wanted to shrivel up in a hole and die. I was so embarrassed. They thought it was hilarious though. There was a guy walking towards me and said, "Hi, can I ask you some questions?" And I said, "Sorry, I don't have any." I got off a red eye, very sleep deprived, and realized I forgot my glasses on the plane. I asked the very kind of gate agent if she could go check my seat to see if she could find them. While she was gone, I touched my face and felt my glasses. I was mortified and apologized profusely when she returned. She was really nice about it though. During my supermarket days, somebody asked me where the toilets were. I replied, "We don't sell toilets." I still cringe. I was student teaching and discussing my weekend plans to visit my cousin. One teacher said, "Oh, you're visiting your cousin? I thought you said you were going to visit your boyfriend." In an attempt to gloss over his mistake and communicate the sentiment of no worries, I instead shrugged and for some reason said same thing. Chatting to a homeless guy on the street and he told me he was feeling unwell. I told him he should be at home, resting. It's been 20 years and the memory of it still brings me out in a cold sweat. When I was doing a woman's taxes and asked her if she had any medical expenses for the year, she said, "Well, I had to put my husband in a nursing home last year." I said, "That's excellent. Big time deductions there." Then I looked up and saw the look on her face and it still took me another 3 or 4 seconds to realize why she looked so horrified. I've never apologized so sincerely and completely in my life. I had a really hard time forgiving myself for that one. When our cat was having kittens, a friend was petting one of them and I said, "Yeah, no, her mom's also a cat." Pulled up at Hungry Jack's drive-thru, ordered nuggets and a McFlurry. Hysterical laughter over speaker, "Ma'am, it's a McFlurry, and this is Hungry Jack's." My teenagers still bring it up. While out for a walk I admired a cute dog. I wanted to ask what breed it was but my brain wasn't working. Instead I asked, "What brand is your dog?" Which startled the owner, and myself. My attempt at correcting myself resulted in me blurting out species, which only made matters worse. Finally, my time to tell this story. I used to work at CVS, and I was training to be a key holder, which is to the manager assistant manager what a lieutenant commander is to the Captain XO on Star Trek. So one day neither of the managers could come in, so they sent this guy Ryan over from another store. And this was the first time I had ever met him. Now at CVS, we have to wear those crappy blue polo shirts. But Ryan, being management level, could elect to wear an actual professional shirt instead of the blue polo. We worked, did our shifts, and that was it. Maybe a week and a half later I head over to my friend's store, and lo and behold Ryan is working there. On this day he elected to wear his blue CVS polo shirt. We knew these shirts, we all had these shirts, this was his shirt, the same way when you're in the army this is your rifle. So I don't recognize Ryan, but I kind of recognize him, and I'm staring at him for a couple of seconds, and it starts to slowly click. "Ryan," I say, and he confirms. And that's when I realized what it was. I had only seen him in a regular shirt. I had never seen him with his blue CVS polo. But what I said was, "Oh, it is you." I said, "I didn't recognize you with your shirt on."